Welcome to this short how-to video about knowledge checks. So knowledge checks, there's one at the end of each unit for you to review what you've done, so check your knowledge by answering questions, but also to show completion of the unit. What I mean by that is if you don't pass, you can't progress to the next unit. More on that in a minute as we get there. So you access the relevant knowledge check, and once you've accessed it, you'll come to the screen similar to this. So there's a button there that just says start knowledge check. So we start that and you'll be presented with a number of questions, one at a time. So simply for most of them, it's just about selecting the answer, clicking next. Some questions you'll be asked to fill in the blanks. Others you may be asked to put things in order. So we might want to how to use the how-to video to see how we're unsure about knowledge checks. Then we'd access the knowledge checked. Then we'd answer the questions to the best of your ability, and then we review the answer and retake if needed. More on that later. So they already seem to be in the right order, so I'll go for that. Others may ask you to match things up in a table, so short videos offering how to complete things within the course would be a how-to video, so you literally drag and drop them. Set of questions at the end of a unit to be completed before moving to the next unit would be a knowledge check. And then the last question, multiple choice, asking me to select more than one thing. So at the end of a knowledge check, we should review the questions and redo if needed, or we should move on because it doesn't matter. Well, that's wrong, but I want to show what happens. So we go for it. It marks it for us. So on this screen, we got 4 out of 5 correct. It took us 1 minute 15 seconds and we got 80%. Okay, the 80% pass mark means that we could just continue, or we could view our answers, which is advisable. Just have a look at it as what we got wrong, so we know it was that last question, because really what we should either do is review our answers and redo the knowledge check if needed, or just review our answers and then move on if we got the pass mark but we got something wrong. So we'll just restart it, quickly go through it again just to show that difference if we pass it correctly. So they're in the right order. Didn't stick. Just make sure the shading's there, and we know that they're the two answers. This time we got 5 out of 5, and we can just literally go continue and move on to the next unit. So very simple to operate. If anybody's got any problems, talk to your assessor.